Hey YouTubers, Writer Bryn here, and today I am talking about the meBible. And we will go ahead and open this up. This is for iPad, iPhone, and iPod Touch. And this is the meBible by Michael Surran. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. And we will take a look here, and we're just going to go ahead and look at the whole layout. We're going to start, you can see here that we have two Bibles, one on the left side and one on the right side. And you can set which version you want right up here. You see the first box says Deuteronomy. The second one is the whatever Bible you want in this window, which I have Young's Literary Translation. And the third one is what you want over on this side of the window, which I have set as King James Version, and you simply click on it to change it. Now some of these you have to purchase. You can see how this Hebrew Greek lexicon is grayed out. That's because when you click on it, you're going to have to buy it. And there are some versions not here. For instance, if you like the NIV, that's not here, but that's understandable because the NIV is copy protected. So they would probably have to pay copyright fees, things like that. So in the left-hand screen, I'm just going to put the World English Bible. And in the right screen, I'm going to leave that King James Version. And you can see by clicking here we can change which book of the Bible we want, and it is in order. The first few are your recent, where you've recently been, and then it goes in order of the Bible: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, and they've separated it, which is really neat, into these titles: the law, Jewish history, etc., etc. So I'm just going to go to one of my favorites here and show you what else this Bible can do. You can see at the bottom in the blue bar we have three different things: notes, media, and web. I'm going to change it to web for right now. And what this is going to do is when you choose a word, and I'm going to choose the word faith, you can choose search, and it will search down in here. Now what it's going to search, this time it searched Bible study tools, and you can see there's a list of Bible studies here. What it's going to search is whatever you have chosen here, and you can go into settings and change these, and I'll show that in a minute. But right now I have it searching Bible study tools. We could do sermon audios, things like that. And let's say that that the one I like is, I'm going to scroll here, is this one. Alright, now what I can do here is I can link this word, and the title is whatever I want it, the address, the description. I'm just going to write faith, and it can be related to a verse. I'm going to click add. So now when I'm here and I click on notes, you're going to see that there's a note here about faith. There's also one about Cain. I had done the word Cain is right there. I had done one earlier about Cain. So these are the notes that you've made in this chapter. All right, now you can see if you click on a verse number. Let's click on this number 2 here. You get an option of things you want to do with the verse. We can add a note for the whole verse, highlight the verse, copy, mail, search by text, search by reference, or show other translations. And I'm just going to show you highlight a verse, and I'll choose that color and click add. And that's how you can highlight different things, and it highlighted them in both of them. Now let's go back across the top. Well, let's go back down to the bottom here. You've seen notes and you've seen web. Now you're going to see media. And media is different things, like let's say I had searched, come on, sermon audio, and I had found that I like this one. No, whatever. Then we go over to media, and you can see that we have it right there. And we can start playing it. Obviously, you cannot hear through my speakers. Or perhaps you can if I turn it up.
The Bible teaches that your life is a vapor that appears for a little time and then...
So that's how you use the media section. So let's go back up to the top. And also you can manage your notebooks and copy your notes and all things like that. This first one is topics, and these are things that I've highlighted. I've highlighted these and then added a note, and in the notes I have given it a topic. I wrote other stuff. So those are topics. If I had went to another verse, let's say I go here, and let's highlight this. Yeah, there's the highlight thing. Let's highlight this and call it other stuff as well. Now, when we go back to topics and we go to other stuff, we can see that there are now 2 different things here in other stuff. So that's how you make a topic. This is obviously the highlight, which I just demonstrated. Then there is, you can just add a note without highlighting something. And then here's the look and feel. You can choose standard, modern, bedside, magnified, and this just changes how the text looks. Now, there are others down here. These are purchasable. Some of them are kind of interesting looking, and when you click on them or touch on them, you can see in the background what they will look like if you decide to purchase them. I believe they're mostly 99 cents. I'm just going to click back there and go back to there. And the final thing I'm going to show you is the settings for this is in your settings. So I'm going to go to settings. Alright, so book menu order, you can have traditional or alphabetical. Recent book limit, which is showing where I showed you, it shows your recent books, I've set to 10. And I'm just going to 3-finger swipe will take you book to book, where we swiped from chapter to chapter. If you use 3 fingers, it will take you book to book. Show highlight color and notes. Strip the verse number when you copy. I'll go back and show you that in a second. Here's where you can change what it searches. If you don't want one of these, let's say you don't want Bing, you can take that out, put your own Bible study place in there. The parallel verse lookup, you can choose which Bible it uses. And so now let's just go back in there and I will show you how that copy works. I'm going to take this back to standard. And I'm going to copy several verses here. And I'm going to copy that, and let's make a note. Paste that in there. And you can see when you paste this, you can also paste this in an email or anything. It does not include the numbers. You can see that there's a few verses here, and it's taken out the verse number, which makes it a lot easier to read. And so that is the meBible, and it is by Michael Surran, and it's a really good research Bible, especially with all of the Bible study tools available. I highly recommend it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Please rate and subscribe.